Welcome to the Girl Power Alliance podcast, where you're going to meet and hear from some inspiring women with incredible stories who are leading in business and in faith. We are on a mission to impact the world by empowering women to dream bigger through kingdom-minded mentoring and leadership. This is where women grow. Hey, I'm back. All by myself this time too. Welcome back to another episode of the Girl Power Alliance podcast. My name is Michelle Schaefer. I'm the founder of Girl Power Alliance, and I am solo today, all by myself. I'm happy to be back here with you, and I have a question for you. Are you somebody that likes change? I love change. One of my favorite quotes, and I have researched it, and it is by an unknown author, but the quote is, "If nothing ever changed, there'd be no butterflies." Do you like that? I love it. And I happen to love change. A lot of people are super uncomfortable with change. Some people avoid it. Some people they don't mind it, but they need a lot of mental preparation for change. And some people, they don't stick with anything. They change too much. They don't stick with anything long enough to actually see the result. I like to think of myself that I'm somewhere in the middle of that, because I think change is really, really healthy. And without change, you're never growing. So with that being said, we have, since the birthing of the idea of Girl Power Alliance at the end of 2019 and just the beginnings of it in 2020, here, as I record this, it is October of 2021. There have been a lot of changes already inside Girl Power Alliance, and there are even more coming. And I'm so excited about them. I want to roll them out like yesterday and tell you everything, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to roll them out slowly as they are not just talked about, but prepared and ready to be rolled out. And I'm going to give you little tiny, teasers, I guess, about what's coming. If you have been following along, if you've been listening to our podcast, if you have been part of our membership, or you are in our free Facebook group, then you've kind of seen a couple different iterations of what we have done. And when God gave me the vision for Girl Power Alliance, it was not just a virtual community. It wasn't just a virtual idea. It really was something that combined both the aspects of offering virtual tools and community and support, and live and in-person tools, community, and support. However, COVID came in right at the beginning, and I had to pivot before I even got going and pivot into just completely a digital business model. And, God's blessed us. It's been wonderful. We have, we've pruned what we've done. We've pruned people that are a part of the team, and where we stand today, I'm just so incredibly proud of the team that we have and the things that we're doing, and the next kind of version of who we are as an organization. We have been diligently planning for this big event that we're going to be hosting in 2022. It's April 7th through the 9th. In 2022 in Dallas, Texas. And this event is called Activate. And the reason that we're calling it Activate is because the Lord told me that this event is going to activate something in the kingdom. It's going to activate something in the spirit. It is going to activate something inside the hearts, minds, spirits, and lives of every woman who attends this event. And I'm so stinking excited about it. We're going to be launching some things for Girl Power Alliance at this event. We are going to be featuring some remarkable speakers, some remarkable entertainment. We have really top-notch trainers speaking and training in our breakouts, and just a remarkable experience that we are ready to offer. And I will tell you that what I have always wished I could attend was an event that was really a high-level, classy event that provided this incredible experience, just next level everything, from the swag bags to the way that the event itself just looked visually, and the culture inside the event, and that you would not just have really great motivational speakers, but you would also have tangible tools that you were given through the trainings that would help you move the needle. And the biggest component of those things is that through every piece of what I just spoke, that the Holy Spirit would be, that Jesus would be present, that his words, his culture, his love, his leadership would be so present in every part of that, which really takes you to, I believe, just a completely different experience altogether. Just the idea of taking all the things that I love about being an entrepreneur and personal development, business development, and putting God right at the center of all of that fires me up. So this event is going to be exactly that. We will be opening with a worship concert to just welcome in the Holy Spirit on Thursday night, April 7th. We have all day Friday and Saturday, we will have speakers and breakout trainings. And on Saturday, we'll have speakers, breakout trainings, and our awards and charity gala. I'm so excited. Oh, and by the way, we're going to have, we have space for 100 expo vendors. We're going to have a little expo there as well. So if you're listening to this and you would like to have a vendor booth at our event, then we want you to come. We want you to come. All the details will be available on the website, girlpoweralliance.com. Click on activate. I'm sure we'll have it, front and center for you to see, and click on the information to become a vendor. So I'm giving you very high level. I'm not telling you the names of any of the speakers or any of the special details yet, but just trust me, there's going to be amazing things that are going on at this event. By the time all of the information is available on our website, you'll know and you'll see why I'm so excited about it. We do, as of this recording, have availability for space for a few more sponsors. We are being very strategic about who is participating as a sponsor in our event, that we have aligned values and culture and all of that good stuff. So I wanted to tell you that is going to be a pinnacle. Can I talk to you a little bit about our awards gala just for a second? One of the things that I have two things that really, besides my family and my faith, that light me up more than anything in this world. Number one is seeing the transformation that happens with women when God gets a hold of them. It is happening so wildly inside our current class of the Radiant Leadership Academy that literally I was just absolutely like buzzing after our most recent class because of what God is doing in these women's lives. Watching that transformation happen, it lights me up like nothing else. And the second thing that really brings me more joy and fills me up and lights me up more than anything in this world is to recognize and reward women, to recognize and reward them for a job well done. And I always knew that I wanted some aspect of that inside of Girl Power Alliance. And I just wasn't exactly sure when, how, where. Well, I know exactly now. God has really given me clarity into the vision, and this will be a part of our culture moving forward from here on out, and it will be at our event, Activate, every year annually. And what we're going to be able to do is we are going to be able to recognize some of our members for their work that they have been doing all year long. Now, I know this, and you know this if you're an entrepreneur. We don't have any Academy Awards or corporate awards. As an entrepreneur, we are working our tails off 24/7 at home silently. Well, maybe not silently, but on our own, and never really have the opportunity to get the same recognition that you do when you're a part of a big company or corporation or just different professions. Well, guess what? You do now. Christian women in business are going to have the opportunity to be rewarded every year, and I'm so excited about this. So we have 6 awards this year at our awards gala that we will be awarding to the members. Actually, one of the awards is not going to a member, and I'm not going to tell you that yet. That's a very special award that's going to set the tone for all of that particular award every year after this year. But we have some pretty exciting things that we are going to be rewarding women for, and I'm going to read you some of the titles. I'm not going to tell you the details about them, but I'm going to tell you some of the titles. So one of them is called the Unstoppable Award, and regardless of life's challenges, this woman has persevered and overcome the unimaginable. Her faith guides her. She is relentless in her pursuits. Her spirit is so courageous that just by watching her, others are motivated to tackle anything that comes her way. That's the Unstoppable Award. The Global Impact Award. This recognition is given to a woman whose business presence has impacted her home, her community, and abroad. Globally, the impact of her work have had meaning and caused positive change and growth and building the kingdom. The Radiant Leader Award is going to be a recipient of one of the alumni that has gone through the Radiant Leadership Academy. And this award, through her leadership, many have been empowered to conquer more than they've thought possible. She leads by example. The Global Influence Award. This recognition is given to a woman whose very presence changes the environment around her. Her character and her actions produce fruits that have benefited and blessed our global community. And then we have the Girl Power Alliance Member of the Year. This woman has consistently contributed to our global online community. She is our biggest cheerleader and never ceases in encouraging other women. Our Girl Power Alliance community would not be what it is and is better because of her presence. And another award that we will probably be awarding this year is the Affiliate of the Year. And that is the affiliate, the Girl Power Alliance affiliate, who has contributed the most new members into our community. And so those are the awards that we're going to start off with in 2022. And coming in 2023, we're going to add to that lineup, which is we're going to have Startup of the Year and Business Growth of the Year. Now, I'd be giving away all my secrets if I told you what these awards recipients we're going to be getting. But trust me, it's going to be special, and I'm chomping at the bit. Anybody that knows me knows that I am not the best at keeping, like if I'm excited and it's supposed to be a secret, I have to tell somebody. Now, not if it's like private and personal, I'm a vault. But when it comes to stuff like this, I get too excited and I want everybody to know. And I want to tell you all the details, but just know this. It's going to be impactful and it's going to be very exciting, and it's going to just be a moment that I'll never forget. We'll be rewarding these women with these incredible honors. Okay, there was something else I wanted to tell you about the awards gala. Oh, so if you're interested in nominating one of our members, well, you have to be a member yourself. And kind of the requirement is you have to be a member inside GPA for at least 6 months. We might have a little leeway on that this year because this is the first year that we're doing it. So we might give a little leeway. But if you're interested in being part of this awards gala, either nominating someone and or being a recipient of these awards, trust me, you're going to want to be a recipient. Then head over to our membership and become a member. This month, October of 2021, is the last month that we're running our $1.99 trial membership. So you can test us out for $1.99 for the first 30 days. It's going to go away. November 1st, there will be no more trial. We'll bring it back again, I'm sure, at some point, but we're going to finish out the year without having that as our little trial run. So that I'm so fired up. I have dedicated so much time, effort, energy, and prayer to this event. I know already God has showed up just in the planning of it in miraculous ways. So I'm so excited for you to be a part of this. If you want to come as an attendee, if you want to be a vendor, a sponsor, if you want to be part of our speaker lineup for next year, we're already filled up for this year, but for our next event, just make sure that you reach out, join our private Facebook page, which is GPA Inner Circle. That's the name of it. Any woman is welcome in there if she is a believer. And of course, we're sharing information in there as well. You can go to our website, sign up to receive our emails, or become a member. If you're a member, you get all the insider information. Members always have perks and or lesser pricing. Members always have a benefit to anything that goes on. For example, they get a significant discount on the Radiant Leadership Academy if they enroll in that and you are a member, a Girl Power Alliance member. So just trust me, you're not going to want to miss out on this event. You're going to have complete FOMO once you see all of the social media about it, all of the photos, all of the videos from this event that I know God is going to activate something so powerful in the spirit. And it's going to be the catalyst for the part of the vision that he gave me in 2019, where he told me we were at the precipice of the largest revival that the globe had ever seen. And that revival was going to be, women were the catalyst. Okay. Women were going to be the catalyst to start this revival. And it was going to be women in the marketplace. And this event is like drawing a line in the sand saying, okay, we're starting now. We've been revving up, we've been doing things, but this event is where it's going to be activated. And I believe that with absolutely every cell in my entire body. Are you excited about that? I'm so excited. I could talk about it all day long. And I'm not going to make the whole podcast about that, but I just wanted to give you some information because I'm so fired up and it's happening now. I mean, by the time this podcast comes out, we literally will be days away from the release of the website and the tickets and all the information. So woohoo. Next, inside our membership, we are making changes. We will be launching, my goal is by December 1st, our Entrepreneur Academy. Oh my gosh, I'm excited about this. This is going to be the framework inside of Girl Power Alliance where you as a budding entrepreneur, as a budding leader, will have a framework of exactly how to run and start and run your business. And we will be adding to these categories, these pillars of the Entrepreneur Academy, every year with some really strategic partnerships, women that are already excelling in those areas. And I can't wait to release that to you. These are going to be game changers for people. I will tell you that because I have talked to a lot of women over the last year and a half, and some of them are amazing at what they do. And then there's other areas of entrepreneurship that they're just uninformed. They don't have the resources. They don't know what to do. And there are millions of women that have started businesses from home that really don't understand entrepreneurship or how to scale or how to take their business to the next level or how to market or how to budget or, any of these things. And we are going to provide that for you. Are you excited about that? Matter of fact, something just came across my social media news feed the other day, and it was a secular kind of business training that was online, and it was available for $199 a month. $199 a month. And what we're doing inside of Girl Power Alliance for $39.99 a month is you'll have access to the Entrepreneur Academy. You'll have access to Power Hour, which is our virtual networking that we do once a month. You'll have access to a once a month coaching call where that's live in training coaching, in person or virtual in person coaching that you'll get done by me and a variety of other just experts in certain fields that can help you. And of course, as a member, you have access to discounts or the other things that we do, like Activate and the Radiant Leadership Academy. And at our event Activate, we are going to be launching a very exclusive, meaning small numbers of a high level. I hate to call it a mastermind, but it'll be a high level mastermind. We're going to be calling it the Faith Influencer Collective for 6 and 7 figure women only. We will have an amazing retreat as a part of that event. And if you are a 6 and or 7 figure earner and you love Jesus and you are looking to really collaborate and mastermind with other women that are just like that, then this is going to be for you. We're launching that at the event at Activate. So as you can see, we have been hard at work behind the scenes to really level up everything that we do here at Girl Power Alliance. And I'm excited also to be announcing our partnership affiliation with The Others. The Others is a division of the Salvation Army that works to empower women globally through entrepreneurship, through skill development, and helping them to create an enterprise where they can become financially independent. And that is a game changer, ladies, game changer globally. They will be the recipients of our charity auction at the gala at the Activate event in April. Can I talk to you real quick? I know I said I wasn't going to talk about it the whole time, but can I talk to you about our charity auction? Wait until you see some of the items and some of the things that are being donated to be auctioned off. If you could see me, my jaw is dropped. I'm telling you, it's going to be next level everything. So all of the proceeds, 100% of the proceeds for that charity gala are going to go directly to The Others because we are so excited about what they are doing in the global community to empower women. And we all know that when women rise, the world rises with them. There's a lot of amazing stuff coming. The 5 pillars of the Entrepreneur Academy that we are bringing inside the membership of Girl Power Alliance, it's going to be the framework, will now be the 5 topics that we speak about on the podcast. So when we roll out the Entrepreneur Academy, we will be rolling out the kind of slight shift in the podcast as well. Now, don't worry. We're going to be doing podcasts with every single one of our speakers for the event Activate leading up to the event, because I want you to get to know each of them just a little bit more before you get to see them live and in person. Maybe we'll get them to talk also about what they're training on and what they're going to be bringing to you live at the event. So there's just a lot of great things. God has been hard at work. And I just want to say this, here I am, and it's been a year and a half, more than like a year and 3/4 into this journey with Girl Power Alliance. And I've just, I've had moments of glory and moments of feeling defeated in the journey. And it feels like just now things are really starting to come to fruition from this vision that God gave me. So I want this podcast to serve as an encouragement to you that if God has put a vision on your heart, just keep going. My mantra for as more years than I can remember has been, God, I'll do the work, you handle the result. But all too often, I think that we don't see a result or the one that we want, or as fast as we want, or in the way that we want. And we get really discouraged and we quit. And when we quit, it's like we're not having faith in God that if he promised it, he's going to bring it to fruition. And I always think back to Joseph. Joseph was 17 years old when it was spoken over him that he was going to be the king. I think he was 17. Maybe he was younger. It was 17 more years that he was a shepherd in the field before he ever became the king. 17. It was spoken over him. You're going to be the king. You're going to be the king of God's people. But for 17 years, he's a shepherd in the field, which is probably extraordinarily lonely. He was mostly alone with animals the whole time. And that story I always pray, God, don't make me wait 17 years. But it's encouraging to know that if God speaks something to you, he is faithful to bring it to fruition. Our God is a God of truth. He's a God of honor. And we have to do our part, though. We have to do our part. We have to walk out the things that he wants us to walk out now. And they're sequential. Yes, we can quantum leap because of the hand of God. Yes, we can quantum leap because of the favor of God. But in my experience, more often than not, there is a sequential order to doing things because he's growing us in the process as he brings us into the promise. So I hope that encourages you today. I hope that you will jump with both feet into the Girl Power Alliance community, both online, in our Facebook space, GPA Inner Circle, which anybody is welcome. And by the way, we let anybody promote themselves in there. There's like no rules of like, oh, you can't promote yourself. Can't be in network marketing and promote yourself. Can't do this, can't do that. We don't do that in there. We want you to connect and collaborate with other women. We know the power in that, and we know that there's no competition in the kingdom. So that's our free Facebook group. And we want you to join our membership. We want you to be a part of that part of our family, that part of the growth where we together are moving the needle and growing. And so you can do that by going over to girlpoweralliance.com, click join, become a member. Soon as the Activate enrollment registration for the event is up, don't walk to that page, get registered, secure your ticket, or become a vendor and be a part of this with us. Be a part of this thing that is going to activate something in the kingdom, in the spirit, that is literally going to change the world. I know it. I feel it in my soul. And I want you to be there. Well, I'm just excited about everything. Thank you for taking the time to listen to us. It's the biggest honor that you could give us if you subscribe to our podcast. Number one, please do that. And then also share. If you share any of our podcasts on social media, tag Girl Power Alliance. We will absolutely respond, and we may share your post as well. But it is the biggest compliment, the biggest honor you could give us is sharing what we're doing here with somebody else and helping us grow. I just want to say thank you. Girl Power Alliance is the international alliance of Christian women in business.